Welcome to the first of 4 demo videos of our comprehensive facility management system, e.g. MainManager. In this first video, we present the user interface, which is common for all our modules. We show how to navigate between modules, properties, and property objects. We also look at how we use 2D plan drawings, 3D BIM models, and geographical information system. I have a lot on my mind, so the first video is about 9 minutes, but stay tuned for an in-depth review of our popular FM system. Enjoy! Now I'm going to show you the user interface and navigation functionality in MainManager. Here you have the login page, and this is customizable for our customers. And I have here the user and pass, and I log in by clicking this button here. And what we see here is the module that I logged out last time I was using the system, and this is the help desk module. And if I want to navigate between modules, I just click on this button and I can see all the modules that I as a user have access to. If I choose building archive, I can see the building archive module, and this is where I create a digital model of the site. And if I choose human resources, then I have all information about the company, the departments, employees, and service providers in one place. If I choose again the help desk, then you can see here each module have some main process steps, and each step have some sub-steps. And these steps one can configure for each user role. So the user role just sees what they are supposed to. And this is configurable. Also, the menu for each data object is also configurable. You can see here the admin, customer admin have access to this, and they can push this button here. And here you have access to every field, and you have total control of the field information. If they are locked, if they should not be seen by the user role, you choose user role here, and if they should be search fields and so on. You have complete control over the layout of the menu also. So this is really powerful configuration technique that we use here. And here you have 4 levels of grouping your sites. You can group your sites in geographical regions. You can group it in portfolio. Portfolio is, for instance, a type of building, such as schools or office buildings and so on. And you can choose a portfolio. Then you have the sites inside your portfolio. You can report on this portfolio and so on. Here I choose site, and then I have access to every data object on the site, and I can browse through that and or go directly through technical system. And this depends on the classification code that I use in my database, Uniclass, TFM code, SSB, and so on. And here you choose the site. And we have also here some buttons, and this is the geographical button, the GIS button that follows with the system. And here you can see the geographical placement of the site. If I choose another site, you are in different place. And you can also visualize and access information about every data object you have active. I have incident active here, and you can see, okay, I want to see some incidents on that site, and you can see on this place I have 17 incidents, and I can open them directly here, and I can see some information here about, I can also see where they are located inside the building. Here I can see this is the room, and so on. And if I have, for instance, property management, then I have lease contracts or lease objects, and I can also see I have lease contracts, and I can choose lease contract also. I can open the lease contract and have access to that here. This is a very powerful tool to browse information. If I, for instance, want to see the site and I want to see some 2D drawing, I can choose 2D drawing here, and here I have a 2D drawing on that site, and I can see directly. I have fire objects here, and I have access to the fire object directly through the drawing, and I can actually use this drawing to place every type of object on a drawing, and I have access to it, and this I use also in my inspections. I have, if I close this layer here, and then I can use display some other layers. Here I have space usage, and I have very different. Here I have who is renting the spaces, and I have cleaning profile, and so on. So actually I can visualize information from every module that I have access to as a user. So, and if you have also a 3D model, you have a BIM model, then you can access also, and this button is the BIM model, and we use BIM models to populate the structure in the database, floor, building, floor, rooms, and also technical systems. And that means that you have to use building classification system on your technical systems to be able to do that. And we use this model as a mean to access information. And here, for instance, I can close this architectural model, and then I have access to the installation directly, and I can pick on an object, and I can see every type of I can see information about my object. I can see this radiator is placed 91 places in the building. I have access to all documents. I have access to work orders, condition history, and so on. And I also can change product data. If I change a radiator, I have another product data, and I can access that. So this is very good way to maintain product information in the building. And the last button here is the information button, and this information button shows all information about the active object here, and this is the information about the radiator. And if I choose another object, for instance the site, I have also all information about the site and all historic about the site here. So this is very easy to do. If I choose again my help desk, I can also create a graphical representation of all the data sets, all the data list here. Here I have created some category and trend. Here I can see top incident reporting, type of incidents on objects, and here the type of fault category. So this is very configurable also. And at last we have these buttons here. They are very important. Here's the global search. I can search globally for text or numbers and see every data object that are connected to this number, and I can open it directly here and go through it. This is my notification. Here I can see the system notification. I am on 9 work orders and no incidents, and I have access to 11 communication threads. Here's the Peter, the handyman, is contacting me and telling me something, and I have the communication history here, and I can post some message to Peter, and I can see who is connected to this thread also here, a lot of people. And this is the online manual, and this is my reporting. It's very easy to do reporting. I can filter out information here, use my filter, and I can create a snapshot, and I can see, keep them here, and I can print this as a report.